Real deal stepper put my toe on that boy. Mickey Mouse, yeah, they went and told on that boy. There's nothing else that rhymes with philosophy and thighs on that one, but that's Nardo Wick. I'm 21 Savage. The RomeBros are back once again to philosophize in between your thighs.
So it's Mickey Mouse and...
Well, this is...
I know you told me it was going to be bad, but like, how is it related at all? You couldn't find a way
Yeah, there was no correlation at all. It was just a rap lyric that I liked. I just like every now and again blurting out at random real deal stepper put my toe on that boy.
Now, it translates from rapper to white boy.
Oh, that means that, like, he really is out in the streets killing people.
Like, yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have eventually because it's a rap song, but, you know, I would have...
Yeah. Because that's if you're really someone that's out in the streets killing people, you'll say that, yeah, I'm really a stepper. I be stepping. Or, like, yeah, we step on shit. You know, putting belt to ass. Yeah, belt to ass.
But, like, if you're stepping on things, that's your foot. You don't put a belt on your foot.
No, you don't. But, like, that's just another way to say that you step on shit. You know, belt to ass.
So, are they, like, going to a dog park and just not picking it up? Or, like...
The shit is their enemies.
Yeah, I think everyone would say that dog shit is their enemy.
Yeah.
How many people out there are like, yeah, dog shit's on my side.
Yeah. Hey, man. My life of crime didn't last very long. I'm no longer stepping.
No longer. Well, did you ever? You didn't ever step though.
Well, no, I was cripping in like the third grade.
Third grade.
I was cripping. We were on the school.
How many fourth graders you kill?
No, I wasn't laying belt. I didn't put belt to ass. But we were in the schoolyard. I'll never forget it. And these kids came up to us and they're like, "Hey, man, you guys want to be Crips?" And we were like, "Yeah."
That's it.
Yeah. So
how old were these people? Were they like?
They were older than us, you know.
Were they like sixth grade or were they like 20 years old?
Like fourth grade. You know, we're like, you know, third grade.
So how did they get to be the Crips?
Oh, we didn't ask. You know. Like I thought, like, cause like the kid that asked, he would walk around, like he would walk around with like 2 or 3 older kids, and he would have like his coat on, but like his arms wouldn't be in the sleeve.
Yeah.
So like a mob boss,
naturally,
you know.
Yeah.
So like nobody ever questioned him. We all just assumed, you know, that like he was like in charge of some shit, you know. But then I saw the movie Colors, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to be a Crip. So like I just stopped talking to that kid.
So you never stopped. You never like got uninitiated. So you're still a Crip.
Well, I mean technically, like I never got any kind of put on. You know what I mean? Like, cause like real Crips, like Los Angeles Crips, you got to get beat up by a bunch of other Crips, and like I never got beat up.
Oh, okay. So you never actually got initiated.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I didn't really get my put on.
So the third grade kid or the fourth grade kid at your school, turns out he wasn't a real Crip.
Yeah.
Who could have seen it coming? What a plot twist.
Yeah, some fourth grader wasn't a Crip.
Fourth grader's not a Crip. Damn, all right.
Yeah,
shit, all right.
So, I wasn't cripping for very long. But especially after, have you ever seen the movie Colors?
No.
It's fucking horrifying, man.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about the other movies that I watched. The other movies, really good movies that I watched on the frickin' airplane. We'll get there. It's a topic in there. Anyways, before we talk about topics, we're gonna listen to a song, and we're gonna decide if it is about fucking or if it is not about fucking. I heard this song on the radio in the car in Alaska. Watch our last video if you want to know about my Alaska trip. It's Blink Twice.
It's
another day in paradise, which is crazy because he doesn't say another day in paradise. He says another day for you and me in paradise.
He doesn't say Blink Twice either.
Well, how are we going to make it about fucking if he's not saying Blink Twice?
I'm sure you'll find a way.
All right, we'll find a way. All right, well, we're going to pause. It's probably copyrighted, and we'll be back in 3, 2, 1. We're back. How's it? I liked it. Darius didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset.
He's a little upset. I kind of liked it because you think that this song, it's got kind of like a happy tune. It's about paradise, but then it's really about how we all just ignore all the problems that we're staring at right in the face.
Yeah.
And we just keep going on because our days are good, so why we got to help someone else, you know?
Yeah, this guy's just whistling as this lady's begging, like, I don't got nowhere to sleep tonight.
Yeah. It's like a whole commentary on society. Unfortunately, it's definitely not about fucking. I don't even.
No, yeah, there's no way you can make that about fucking.
Unfortunately, I couldn't.
I mean, you could.
I thought it was about. See, I thought it was Blink Twice, and this guy was saying that he was like gagging his girlfriend, and then they just blink twice if I'm going too far.
I'm choking you too hard.
Yeah, it's clearly about fucking, but turns out it's think twice. Just another day in paradise.
Now, I mean, the content of the song was definitely depressing as shit.
I mean, what was more depressing, Anal Sunshine or Blinking Twice?
I think that one was way more depressing because, like, I mean, people get dumped every day. Like, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Like, you know, people's wife walk out on them all the time. But, like, this was just about some lady, like, begging for change and people just whistling and enjoying
I got real bad news for you, man. That happens all the time.
What?
People down on the luck, whistling for change, hoping for help, and people ignoring them.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to starve to death if your girlfriend leaves you.
You might. What if she's bringing home the bacon?
You can get a job. But, like, if you can't even walk because you got fucking, you know, calluses on your feet and you got, you know, lines on your face and people are moving you out of every area you go to, you know, you can't get a job.
You probably could.
I'm just saying, that was way more depressing for me. But what upset me, it wasn't even that. What upset me was, like, you know, all of the hours that I've spent trying to come up with catchy tunes, you know, and Phil Collins is this, like, revered musician, and all of those verses were only, like, 2 lines long, man. It's like, give me...
Well, it's think twice, not think thrice. So, he was only allowed to do 2.
Oh, shit.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah, I didn't even
think about it, man.
Oh, he did it. Oh, shit, Phil. I'm sorry.
Meta commentary goes even deeper than society.
Fuck.
It's a meta commentary on writing music.
Damn. I'm sorry, Phil. My bad. That's why he's Phil Collins and I'm, fucking nobody.
Come on, man.
So,
what the hell's going on?
Should have never questioned it.
You never
God
should've.
damn. Yeah, that's a mind
All
fuck.
right. Well, I'm excited about this one. We're talking about PlayStation, GTA 6, and the Steam Machine. Probably going to take like 20 minutes, so if you're not interested in video games, just skip ahead.
Oh man.
I'm excited to talk about this. I've done a little bit of investigative journalism on this one. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can start off with what you put in there first. GTA 6 rumored to be a hundo.
Yeah.
Which I think you have to. That's like the Premium edition, isn't it? I think if you just get the base edition,
yeah,
it's only 80. But like,
but
you're gonna want the Primo.
Yeah, because like they make it to where like it's without something. I think.
Yeah, it's like I didn't look it up.
A pretty basic feature.
Yeah, it's like something that you'd probably want is locked behind the extra $20.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's GTA 6, so I think they're just allowed to do it. You know, obviously they're being greedy. Well, because it's dude, you know how much this has been most hyped game for like 5 years in a row.
Which I don't understand that either. Like, how is Grand Theft Auto still so popular when like everything that you see about it is like people being toxic to each other and having a terrible time?
Now you know.
Oh.
Think about all the popular games out there. I mean, League of Legends, people are being toxic, having a terrible time. One of the most popular games out there.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, people being toxic or having a terrible time.
Yeah.
I mean, even your fighting games. Come on, let's be real here.
Okay, yeah. All right. Answer my own question.
There you go.
God damn. Okay.
So,
now, how much was the deluxe edition of Borderlands?
Was it 130?
Oh shit!
But that was like I get all their DLC for free after it comes out.
Okay.
Like they were planning.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I get the base game, and then I get all their DLC. Which when they released it, they were like, "We're going to give you 2 big DLCs and 4 little DLCs at least." But if they release more, I'm pretty sure I get it for free as well if they decide to do.
Oh
more.
wow. Okay, so that makes sense. That's a little bit more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Because that was gonna be my question. Is like, could you even see yourself spending $100 for a video game under most circumstances? Because I can't. Like I spent like $80 on tech.
I would have to wait
dirty
for it to come out, man. I feel like.
Yeah.
I have to wait for it to come out and see if it looks like something I would enjoy, and then maybe I could justify it. But yeah, I mean, 100's a lot. Like, I mean, 60 in today's money would be great.
Yeah.
Right, 70 is like where you're sitting at games right now. Some of them are pushing 80, which 80 feels like all right. Yeah, that's kind of a lot, but whatevs. But yeah, 100, that's a bit much.
Yeah, because just like Borderlands, the $80 version of Tekken that I got the first season pass. So like, it
Yeah.
was like 6 DLC characters.
Yeah, you get that. But like the GTA, that's 100 like no DLC, right? I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. Yeah,
I think the
that's just
100
like-
is no DLC.
I think you get like a garage or some shit.
I don't know. I'm not a GTA fan. I've
Yeah.
never been, so I'm not hyped up for this, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Yeah, because like a lot of people will play the game just to like work at a fast food restaurant for the majority of it. Like, why would you like?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's other stuff you can do. I know it's like a kind of like an open world. Like some people do the role play version of it. Some people do the other thing of it.
Yeah.
But, like I tried it. Like I got it for free on Epic Games. I gave it a shot, and like I did the tutorial, and it was just fucking stupid. I was like, this is like a shitty ass. I don't even like this.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like back in the day, like I'm talking like PS2 Grand Theft Auto, where like you could just put in a bunch of button codes and have like a bunch of guns with infinite ammo
Yeah.
just to see how long you could survive, like with 5 stars. Like
Yeah.
I get that, but like yeah, I don't see how it's lasted this long. But yeah, there's a couple of coworkers of mine that are talking about getting it. I'm like, oh, for $100, and I'm like, fuck yeah, it's pre-order. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't-
Yeah. I mean, again, that's why they're charging $100 for it, because they know they can get away with it. And then they have, the base version for $80 to make it like, oh, we're not overcharging. If you want to get our game, you can just get the $80 version. That's like the standard price for games today. But it's like, we all know what you're doing.
Yeah. Man, even if it was a Naruto game per se, and like that's one of my favorite anime of all time. If they made me wait this long, I would have been like, "Fuck it, I'm not buying this anymore."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I really hope it's like really good. Like if it comes out and it's like mid, if it's any worse than GTA 5, it's gonna be the greatest flop of all time.
Yeah, like how? Yeah, like what's it? As long as it's taken, this should be the
greatest game ever made.
Yeah.
It should be like
hands down. There should be
Hands
like
down.
no debate.
Yeah.
Like this should like as much as they were talking about Elden Ring.
yeah, this should be like as good or better than Elden Ring.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You and me are both not going to buy it, so I guess we'll just see how the reviews come out.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm sure there'll be a before you buy. You ever watch those? Where it's
No.
like, it'll have like the. It'll be like whatever the mascot or the front person of the game is, but like it'll be like their head superimposed on somebody wearing a suit. Like, hey, before you buy this.
Before you buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But other thing that you put in there, the Steam machine.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck you got $2,000.
That's what somebody told, like that, because there's a version that's like what $800, but that
No.
one doesn't come with a controller, right?
No, you got it everything all wrong. So you got the lowest version you can get is a version with 512 gigs of storage, no controller. That's $1,050. Okay, the next one up, you get the controller. The controller adds another $80, so it's $1,130. And then you can get, if you want more storage for some reason, you can get the 2 terabyte version, and it comes with a couple like decoration options as well with it. And that one's $1,350. And then with the controller, another $80 is $1,430. So it's not even more. The most expensive version is not even more than $1,500. I mean, it's still a lot. I see your face there. Okay, let me convince you. All right.
Okay.
Let me convince you.
I'm not dropping $1,000 and you're not gonna give me a controller. Like, suck my dick.
You have a controller, dude.
For the Steam machine, I do.
For PlayStation, you can just plug it in, bro. It's a computer. You can use any controller that you have, as long as it has a USB cord. Or shit, if it has Bluetooth, you can probably connect that up too.
Are you sure?
Yes, I Googled it.
Okay.
I've done my research, buddy.
All right.
All right.
I apologize, Steam machine. All right. Okay. I'm
All right.
still not convinced.
You're still obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be either at that price. Okay. Now I don't think I'm going to fully convince you, but I think I'm going to make you see that it's not as bad as it first appears.
Yeah.
All right. So, Steam Machine, first thing that it's got going for itself is that it's a computer. Okay, it can do computer things. So if you want to check your bank statement, you can do that. If you want to shop on Amazon, you can do that. If you want to freaking do animation Blender, I don't know, like you want to do Photoshop, you can do that.
Could you download a VPN?
You could download a VPN and watch porn on the big screen, baby. Let's fucking go.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay, hold on a second.
Hold
now
on.
we're cooking.
Wait
Now
a
we're
minute.
So you can do that. A lot of options there. So obviously it's got that perk on top of the PlayStation, which is what I'm going to compare it to. I'm going to compare it. A comparable option is the PlayStation digital edition, not the Pro one. So,
which is about to be all of them here coming pretty soon. Like
they're all digital. And if we can get into that afterwards, but the PlayStation digital version, not the Pro version, which is like a much higher end, has very similar specs. So like the graphics settings and the computer settings, it's going to run most games at about the same thing. The Steam Machine's a little bit worse. You might have to run some games on like slightly lower settings, but for the most part, it's not going to matter. And you do get better computer power out of the PC. So the Steam Machine's better at doing computer things, and the PlayStation's better at doing gaming things, like slightly. Okay, but they're very comparable. They're very similar in that regard. But you might notice that the PlayStation is $600, and the lowest Steam Machine is $1,050.
Yeah.
So you can see where there's like a bit of a what the heck is going on there. That's kind of strange, and you'd be right. But another thing that the PlayStation's got going for itself is that the PlayStation Digital Edition has 800 gigs of storage, and the lowest tier Steam Machine has only 500 gigs of storage.
Okay, so yeah, way more data.
Not way more, but more.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if I told you that if you own your PlayStation for 5 years, you're paying $1,000 for that thing because you got to pay for their stupid yearly subscription to play shit online, which is $80 a year. And so if you own the PlayStation, how long have you had your PlayStation?
It's been a few years, yeah. My mom got me that for my birthday. What was that, like 2 or 3 years ago now?
Yeah.
So if you expect to have your console for 5 years, which I think is pretty standard to have a console for,
Yeah, and especially
that's $400 to their subscription service. If you buy the cheapest, the most efficient tier, which is the $80 a year one.
Yeah.
So now your PlayStation costs $1,000,
And not
your
only
Steam
that-
Machine costs $1,050.
Not only that, because they're getting rid of physical disc, and which I don't know, like this might be something I'm wrong about too, but my buddy, he's really upset about them getting rid of physical disc.
Yeah, a lot of people are really upset about it.
Well, because of like, what is it, like is it DRM, like where if you don't log in a certain amount of time, like you don't have your digital games anymore? Is that
I haven't heard anything about if you don't log in
about that.
The
Like, so it's like you
issue-
have to log in.
I don't know if you have to log in. I
So-
mean, it would have to be an extremely long period of time. Like, it'd have to be like over a year or two.
But I'm saying if you don't buy their service, and you're just playing offline, does that count as you logging in?
You can play offline. I've played offline. You can't play, online games offline, but you can play offline.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Any game that you have through, because like you get free games every month. So if you don't re-up, you don't get to play those games anymore. I know that for a fact.
What do you mean? I mean, I have to log in and launch the
I'm talking about on
the thing.
PlayStation. Like if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber,
yeah.
and you download one of the free games through Plus for the month. If your subscription runs out, you can't play those games anymore, even though you've downloaded.
Really?
Really?
Wow, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge perk of PC then. No subscription service, and if they give you a free game, you can play it whenever the fuck you want. Unless, now again, with the whole digital age thing, the concern is that if the companies that run these game things, right, so Steam or Epic Games, if they just decide we're going to be a bitch, or probably more likely if they go under, if they go bankrupt, there's no legal process that would require them to like give all the games people have bought to the people so they can play them without their launcher.
Oh, shit.
So essentially, if Steam goes bankrupt, I would think the backlash would be so insane that they would find a way to give people at least most of their games. But if they go bankrupt, they could just say, fuck you. And you don't have any more, you can't play any more of your games. But I mean, that's, now PlayStation's doing that, they're pivoting to digital as well. So PlayStation, the same way, could, if they go bankrupt, they could say, fuck you can't play our games anymore.
Yeah.
Essentially. So it's a concern that people are whining about, and I think they'll figure it out. But it's not a problem between, console or PC. It's not like, oh, that issue is a problem on PC and not on console, because now console is going to all digital. So that's not really a deal breaker. Okay. So you get all the perks of having a computer for $50 more. Now you got to pay it up front, right? You can't space it out over 4 years, but it's only $50 more. You do get less space though, and I would recommend getting more space because 500 gigs is just, that's not enough for most gamers.
No.
So I did look at some hard drive options. The Steam Machine comes with a super easy. You just put a micro SSD in there, and it'll just automatically do everything for you. You don't got to configure it. It sounds like. So if you want to do that, you can get a 500 gig SSD, which will double the storage, get you over the PlayStation, and probably be pretty reasonable amount. That's how much my computer has. So 1 terabyte's usually fine. But that runs you like another $120 for the same price. You could get a 2 terabyte external hard drive, which you have to plug in and probably have to do a little bit of settings work to make it work properly. You could make it work. I did look it up. It does work, but you would probably have to fiddle with your settings a little bit to make it work properly. But then you get, 4 times as much storage for the same price. It's just not a little tiny card. It's a big brick, which I have. So if you put in the fact that you want to buy more storage, now the Steam Machine is still looking a little bit more expensive. You're looking at about $1,200 compared to the, $1,000 for the PlayStation for 5 years. Now, if you had the PlayStation for 7 years, the Steam Machine's the same cost pretty much. So, again, it's not necessarily better than the PlayStation, but it is competitive. I think the perks that you get for having a computer might be worth that extra little bit. Especially if you already have, you already have a controller that you like. You don't have to buy a new controller. You can just plug that one in.
The main, especially as like a fucking old school fighting game player.
Yeah.
Like I like playing on pad.
I figured you were going to be a big fan of that.
That's insane. Well, then too, when you broke it down too, for like just like what you pay for PlayStation Plus every fucking like
every year.
And that's like, it keeps going up because they know you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Man. It's like, what are you gonna do? Go buy an Xbox? Like,
and that's the interesting thing too. That's why consoles are so cheap, right? Like you look at consoles and the PlayStation, Xbox, they're like $600, $800, $900. You look at a PC and it's like $1,200, $1,500, even $2,000 for a high-end PC. The reason the consoles are so cheap is the companies they're selling them for a loss. They get their money back from the subscription service. So that's why they're allowed to sell them so cheap. Yeah. Now, your problem, why I don't think it would convince you, is that if you want to play your fighting games that you have on PlayStation, you either got to keep paying for PlayStation Plus, or you got to rebuy the games on PC. Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to really get the perk of not paying the subscription service because you're kind of already locked in. Yeah. Which sucks.
Now, I mean, if we get to the next generation, though, because like they're already talking about PlayStation 6. I don't.
Yeah, but
I definitely wouldn't buy it. I don't think I'll be buying a PlayStation 6. Like even when they stop making PS5 games, like I'll either switch to PC or I'll stop gaming.
But like the thing is, if you want to keep playing your Tekken or your Mortal Kombat or your fucking Street Fighter or whatever, if you want to play that online, you have to keep paying the PlayStation Plus.
Well, most of those will be on PC.
You have to rebuy them though.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but then that's what I'm saying. Like, if it gets to the point where we're in the PlayStation 6 era, like, motherfuckers aren't still going to be playing Street Fighter 6. It'll be like Street Fighter 7. Or it'll be like Street Fighter or something else by then.
Oh.
And, like, those games, once the new one comes out, the old one's like, I mean, yeah, granted, there are still people playing Tekken 7 just to be contrarian, but it's not like Tekken 8.
But the thing is, that's going to happen with, like, one game,
Those usually might be a year or two, gap. But, and then too, like, I'm a tourist, man. Like, I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is probably the longest I've stuck with one fighting game. But when the next new fighting game comes out, I just get the new fighting game. Like, I'm not a, like, because, like, by then, there's no casuals left. It's only the motherfuckers that have no job and are on the game. And you're not touching those motherfuckers anyway. So,
that's true.
I can't compete with those guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're cool with not playing any of the games that you play on PlayStation online, then I think the Steam Machine might be...
I doubt I get a PS6. I'm just saying. Because, like, especially, too, like, PlayStation Plus is only going to keep going up. Like, it's not going to... like, motherfuckers are paying $100 just for the standard bitch boy Grand Theft Auto. So, like... It's,
no, you're right, man.
And then Xbox is talking about, like, they may fold, and, Nintendo does whatever they want to do. They're like,
That is one of the downsides of PCs. You don't get Nintendo games.
Which, I mean... You know, that's only a handful of games. Like, unless you're like really into Zelda
Yeah.
or goddamn Mario. You know, other than that, you know, like Star Fox is coming out, but there hasn't been a fucking Star Fox title since I was in middle school. You know what I mean? Like
It's
that
the
doesn't.
same. Have you seen the Star?
Yeah, it's just with shitty. Like he just looks like the shitty Sonic the Hedgehog CG. Like,
Dude, it's. I watched a YouTuber play through it, man. It's a fucking joke, man. It took him like 4 hours or something to beat the whole game.
no.
Yeah. It's literally the same game from like the arcade machine, like way back in the day. They just like put better graphics on it.
So like the old N64 Star Fox.
Apparently, according to the YouTuber that I watched, every Star Fox that they've ever made has been a remake of the same game. Every single one. So like if you buy every Star Fox, you bought like the same game like 4 fucking times.
Damn,
And it's not.
That's so.
I watched it. It's not very great. So don't buy Star Fox to be.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, Star Fox fans weren't happy with how he looked. Anyways, it was like how when they did the.
He does look a little weird. Yeah.
Live action Sonic. You know, it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, he's kind of strange looking, but I mean the game's it's the same game, and it's
damn Nintendo.
And it was like over so
4 hours.
It was something ridiculous like that. It was something just tiny. It was so funny.
Man, you Zelda fans better be fucking worried, man. Like that's what they did to Star Fox.
Well, that's just Star Fox. I don't think they're gonna do it to Zelda. Zelda's chilling, man. Because Star Fox that's what they've done every time they re-release the game. You know, it's been this, but like Zelda, they release like an actual game every time. But yeah, Steam Machine doesn't seem bad. Oh, and the specs of the Steam Machine are about. It's actually a little bit better than my current computer. So,
damn.
Apparently, so
yeah,
it should be fine running games. No ish.
I get a lot of games on my YouTube feed, and like before I even will play the video, I'll Google, is this game coming to console? When 9 times out of 10, it's not.
It's not.
So, yeah,
well,
so I was like, there's a lot of indie games that look good, man. Like I'm like,
that's the great thing about PC gaming is like all the serious indie games. Like if they to make it a console, they got to be like a successful indie game, you know. Whereas on PC, you get the indie game that 4 people play.
Yeah.
You know? You get fucking everything. You get the real
games
shitty.
Look fun as hell, though.
Some of them do. Yeah, and you can get it. You can get it on PC. So, something to consider. Something to consider. And again, you probably want to get the extra storage for the Steam Machine, which is a bit sad. Another thing I love about the Steam Machine is it's fucking tiny, bro. Like it's 6 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches. Like you remember my lugging ass computer? Like I gotta bring here. That's like 2 feet by 1 foot or whatever. Like that thing's huge, and the Steam Machine's like boop, tiny. And I'm like, wow, that's really impressive. So you can just take it with you to your bud's house, like real easily. It's not.
Yeah. And say, hey, baby, I might need like $2,000.
It's not too great. He's like, I can loan you my external hard drive, man.
I want some games. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want some.
I can give you my whole Epic Games. I can just give you my Epic Games login. You'll have all my shitty Epic Games games. None of them will be good, but you'll have them.
Yeah, I have to see. I'll have to buy like one of the big boys though. Like I'll have to rebuy like.
Yeah, so you rebuy. See, why don't you just? That's the annoying thing, man. Is you have to rebuy it. You gotta just give it up. The good that you would be able to play 2XKO because that's free, and your profile I would think would be transferable. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I just have to remember.
It's probably like linked to hopefully to your email somehow, so you can transfer that over. So you could just do that as your only fighting game until Street Fighter, whatever comes out, and you just buy the next one on PC. There you go. Maybe I actually convinced you. I wasn't thinking I was gonna fully convince you, but
well, yeah. I mean, I've been disenfranchised
from the PlayStation.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. Some of these fewer experiences, because just like for I wanted to try the Avatar beta. So I had to pre-order it, and like I had to call and beg for a refund, like just because like I wanted to try the beta test. Like I was like, I don't want to buy this game anymore.
Oh, great thing about Steam, if you play a game for less than 2 hours, they will refund it, no questions asked.
Oh, well, see, yeah, PlayStation, if you download it, like usually they won't. Yeah, they usually won't. But
yeah, no questions asked if your playtime is less than 2 hours, and even if your playtime goes over 2 hours, you can request a refund. And from what I hear, they usually, if you have a decent reason, they usually just do it for you. But yeah, you can just play a game. Like, there's this one guy on YouTube that I watch, and he tries to speedrun games in less than 2 hours so he can beat the game and then ask for a refund. And he gets the refund because there's that's their policy,
Yeah.
no questions asked.
And he's got a YouTube channel, so he's basically getting
Yeah.
paid to not spend money.
Well,
on
he
video
has to
games.
buy the game. Like if he fails the run, like if it takes him over 2 hours, he has to buy the game again
Yeah.
to still get the clickbait title. So they're still making money off his ass. But yeah, that's something you can do. You can just like look at a game and be like, this looks like shit. Let's try it. If it's actually is shit, you're like, all right, refund that crap. I've done that plenty of times, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
Damn.
Just try out a game. You're like, nah, not for me, and you just refund it.
I mean, man, I would have saved so much money because I've got
Yeah.
a library. I'm not gonna say a library full of games, but there's some games in my library. I wish I could have got my goddamn money back.
Yeah, yeah. As long as 2 hours isn't very long, so
Yeah.
you gotta make sure you're not over that 2 hour playtime. But hey, man, that's a perk for the wife right there, man.
Did you hear that, my dear?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
She isn't
I
listening.
need $2,000.
He needs $2,000, and it's not for a car.
Yeah.
Hit the corner.
Oh,
Hey, all that money you're saving off those cigarettes, though,
yeah, that's starting to add up. I'm sure.
you can just ask for that, and then when that hits $2,000, you just break the piggy bank.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, maybe I convinced you. That'd be cool. I would love to see
Yeah, I mean,
Fiddle
make
with the
the
Steam
jump.
Machine in person. I'm not gonna do it because the next time I buy a PC, I'm actually gonna spend $2,000 on it. Like I'm gonna go high end,
Oh yeah, get like a fucking
something better than the Steam Machine.
spaceship.
Yeah. And I'm also really used to using Windows and stuff, and I don't want to have to learn a whole new operating system. So
Ah,
I don't want to have to. I'm sure it's very nice and easy to use, but I would, if you want to turn it into more of a computery thing, I'll probably have to Google a lot of shit, and I'd rather just stick with Windows.
fair enough.
So, all right,
Yeah.
my brownies. I've been cooking brownies recently.
You've been making brownies?
I've been making brownies, baking, cooking, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the store and I saw brownies, and brownie mix was like $2 for a box of brownie mix, and I'm like, damn, that's cheap as hell.
Oh,
should start
as
making
opposed
brownies.
to like buying cookies or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, let's try making brownies. So I bought 3 different brownie mixes. This was before vacation.
Because we're going back in time.
I bought 3 different brownie mixes of 3 different companies to see. I was going to try them all to see which one tastes the best.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this will be fun. And then
Ghirardelli, the best.
I didn't buy Ghirardelli.
He probably
I
bought,
bought the
like,
really cheap
store
shitty ones.
brand.
I bought not the store brand. I bought the
Sam's.
3 cheapest brands that weren't store brand.
Yeah. Sam's suggestion. No.
Anyways, so I buy a pan, I buy eggs, I buy oil, I think that's all you need. Oh, I bought a spatula and a whisk.
Okay.
So I'm like really gaming out here, going
Yeah.
crazy with it. So I tried making brownies, and I followed the instructions. I put them in the oven, and they came out like way overdone. They weren't burnt.
Those
They're-
are kind of the best, though.
I
It's
didn't.
like
I wasn't a fan.
in between a cookie and a brownie. I love that.
Fudgy.
No, it's not in between a
Butter
cookie and a brownie. It's in between a cake and a brownie.
It's
is
like
what it
no,
is.
it's like so they weren't crispy then. There wasn't like a crunch to them.
I mean, the edge was crunchy, but
yeah,
the middle
that's the
part.
fucking best.
Yeah, I'm a big edge fan, but it was too crunchy for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. So I Googled, I was like, what the fuck did I do wrong? I'm like, yo, they probably came out overdone. And I was like, dang. And then I looked at the box, and the box said for like a special type of pan, you have to put it in the oven for less time. And I was like, oh, I probably just have that special type of pan. It was like non-stick pan or something.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. So I was like, all right, I'll just put it in for less time next time. So I make the second batch, put it in the oven for like 2-3 minutes less. Still comes out overdone. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is kind of stupid.
So when you say overdone, they're just not moist, or like they're
Yeah, they're not very moist. They're kind of dry, and they're like cakey, like fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that. So I'm like, dang, that's a ripperoni. And then I talked to my buddy Pearson, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make brownies, and they're not coming out great. And he's like, yo, man, you gotta try the Betty Crocker. That's what I get, because he makes brownies himself. And I'm like, okay, I'll try Betty Crocker. So I go to the store, still have one of the shitty, brands,
Yeah.
but I buy Betty Crocker. It's a little bit more. It's still pretty cheap, but a little bit more. And I grabbed that. And I'm like, okay, he recommended it. We'll do that. So I cook the last of the shitty brownie mix, and I do it for like even less time, right? Like the lowest recommended, which is what I did on the last one, was like 19 minutes. I put this one in for like 17 minutes
Okay.
or 16 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, surely this will come out great. No, it's still fucking not it, Chief. And I'm like, what the heck? So I'm losing my timeline here. It's been so long.
Okay, third batch of brownies.
Third batch of brownies didn't come out great.
Yeah. So then did you try Betty Crocker?
When did I try? No. That batch came out okay. The third batch of shitty browners came out was like, all right, it was whatever. I took it with me to Alaska, and I shared some of them with my family, and they didn't say it tasted like shit, but they didn't, grab another one, so presumably they weren't very good.
So what did you do with, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what did you do with the two shitty batches?
The two shitty ones, I ate like half of them and then threw it away.
Yeah.
And then the one I took to Alaska, I ate most of it. There was like 2 brownies left I didn't eat, and I just threw those away because they were getting bad anyway. And then I get home. I'm home, and it's like last week or something. It's like Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe Sunday. I might have just done it Sunday right when I got home. I make the Betty Crocker ones. And I'm like, okay, I know what to do now, right? I know how to make brownies. I just got to put them in there for like 15 minutes or something, and then they should come out great. And I can finally do the high quality brownie mix. So I make the brownies. I put them in the oven. I set timer for like 15 minutes. I'm like, hell yeah, this is going to be great. And at like 14 minutes, I'm like, okay, let's go check on them. Because like the internet that I read said you should like shake the pan and you should see a little like movement in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's good. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to go check on it at 14 minutes. And I set the oven for 375 instead of 350. So I fucking overdid them again.
Dang.
And I'm like, mother trucker. Now, those ones were edible. I did eat the whole pan of those ones. Those ones were good. And then just this morning at 4 a.m., because I woke up at 2 a.m., decided to make another batch of brownies. Betty Crocker again. Bought another round. I bought some Ghirardelli, so I'm going to try that. That's what my mom recommended. So we got Betty Crocker, Ghirardelli. I got 3 Betty Crocker.
You're just.
I'm just going. I'm on
a brownie. Yeah.
I'm in the rabbit hole of brownie, man. I did that one, and I set a timer for like. Well, I set a timer probably about a minute after I put them in the oven for 14 minutes, and then I checked on them at 14 minutes. Again, the temperature's set properly this time. I double checked. All right, so the brownies have been in there about 14 minutes. I pull them out. They're still fucking overdone, man. I don't understand what's wrong with my fucking oven.
You put it on 325?
No, I put it on 350.
Oh, it was.
And they're overdone.
Yeah. Well, why don't you try 325?
I mean, I could try 325.
Or do you has anyone suggested the toothpick test?
Well, I don't have any toothpicks. That was on the internet.
Yeah.
Don't have any toothpicks.
They're cheap as hell, man.
But they're money.
Yeah, but it's like what, like $1 for like 100?
Probably.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
Yeah. But you
And
notice how cheap is not free.
Yeah, but like you could get like
You'd have
5.
toothpicks for like a few years.
Yeah, you'd have like 500. So every time you cook brownies, you take a toothpick, you dunk it in there, nothing comes out on the toothpick, your brownies are done. You don't need no timer. You eyeball.
We need a timer. We need a timer. So they're better though. These ones were definitely the best ones I got. The edges are finally like perfect. Because all the edges so far have been like kind of dry and just like crunchy, and now they're like a good edge of a brownie.
Got that crisp on there, but not too crispy.
Yeah, not too crispy. The other ones were crispy, but too crispy. But now it's like not too crispy, and it's nice. But
I like a burger.
I don't know what to freaking do, man. I don't know why my oven is just like. I guess I'll try 325 maybe for the next round.
Yeah.
It's like
Now, do you think you'll graduate to like full on cakes? And,
Maybe.
like, cookies and shit. Like, yeah, you might, man.
maybe. I mean, this could be my entrance into being a professional dessert chef.
Yeah, or like opening up a bakery or some shit.
Yeah, no.
No?
I worked in tax, brother. I'm not opening my own business.
Oh, yeah, that never goes right.
It never goes right.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
we
if
ain't
you
doing
like,
that.
what if you like, catered parties though?
It's still a business, so I'm getting paid.
But it wouldn't be like a brick and mortar place that you'd have to worry about falling apart or passing health inspections, you know?
Yeah, I mean, no, probably not.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
You would just work in someone else's kitchen and yell at your
No, I would
underlings?
make my own brownies for myself, dude.
Oh. Well, you
Right.
said famous dessert chef, so I thought you'd be like yelling at underlings,
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, you saw a guy shaming the gym?
And it pissed me off, man. It really did. Because, like, I poop a lot. So
Yeah.
I had to go poop at the gym. I come out at the stall, and this motherfucker's, like, full on. And it'd be, like,
Like shaving cream.
Yeah, like he had a whole like bag. And that's the thing. It's like
You
it'd
think
be
he's just
one
homeless?
thing. Yeah, no, and that's what I was gonna say. Like if you're like a homeless guy, you know, you just got like a shitty like fucking disposable razor, you know, and like
You
you're
got an
using the
interview.
soap from the gym. Yeah, you know, you're
Yeah.
putting on fucking like, you know,
Doing your
dress
best.
clothes. This motherfucker had his whole bag from home. Like clearly like, you know, aftershave, electric razor, you know, like it wasn't like it's like, dude, clearly you stopped at home. You couldn't have done that at home.
Okay, what if his wife is being a bitch and he just wanted to get out of the house? What if?
So he packed up all of his shaving.
What if the wife hates him shaving at home and doesn't allow him to shave at home because she hates all the beard hair in the sink or whatever?
Well, then she's a bitch. Because,
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
because she hates cleaning up after him, she's gonna make somebody making minimum wage that works at the fucking gym do it.
Yes, I don't know. Well, maybe she doesn't. Maybe okay, or
And that's what pissed me off about it. Because I'm thinking, like, what if, like, if I was the one that worked here, I gotta come back here and clean up you because you fucking shaved at the gym, dude.
you think he didn't clean up after himself?
I mean, even if you try to clean up after yourself, when you shave, you're gonna leave behind some hair.
That's true. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
This is an asshole move, man. Go fucking home, dude. Like, you're not in that big of a rush. Because if you were in that
Now, how
of a
big
rush,
was the beard? Was the beard like big or was it like, you know,
I
mine?
was like, yeah, it's like what we had. It wasn't like fucking, you
I was
know.
gonna say, well, if it was a big beard, maybe he's like shaving it away from home so he can come home and surprise the wife with, you know, shaving face.
No, this is somebody that, like, probably, like, is going to, like, a business meeting or something like that. But it's like, if you're that pressed for time, you don't got time to go to the fucking gym. You know, you stay your ass at home and shave and get dressed at home, man.
He's gotta have a good reason, man. He's gonna.
There is no good reason.
He's gotta have a good
Even if the
reason.
fucking, and that's like you said, you're homeless. But then, like,
You're gonna have a plastic bag from freaking Walmart.
Yeah, you're not gonna
That you have like a $1 razor.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You had too high dollar shaving stuff.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh,
All right, magical girls.
I forgot.
Now, why are you asking to chill on the magical girls? I thought that was like the whole selling point, man. That's why people
I
buy.
don't mix church and state, man. All right, like if I'm one of the rare few people. I don't play fighting games to get a boner. I don't. I play fighting games.
But what if you could get a boner while playing a fighting game?
Then I'm not.
It's the best of both worlds.
I'm not going to be effectively playing the fighting game at that point. If I've got a boner, you know what I mean? Like
You can't just like have a boner and just be like
still fully focused.
Keep living your life, yeah, man.
No, dude. If I got a boner, I'm thinking about getting rid of my boner. You know, like I'm not.
All right, man.
Yeah, there's just like a Street Fighter. There's a magical girl. Unil released a new magical girl. Blaze Blue's been dead for like 5 years. They got a magical girl that's coming that's bringing them back. Like it's just like.
That's how you bring them back. Magical girls.
It's like. Why are you encouraging people to be chomos? You know, like, why are you leaning into that?
Okay, what if it's not encouraging people to be chomos? What if it's allowing the chomos to, you know, deal with their feelings in a safe way?
Okay, so that's back to this argument again, because you'd rather them
jack off to
yeah.
to the video game than jack off at a preschool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's the only two options, yeah, I mean, that does.
I mean, if you've got urges that you can't control and you know they're wrong, but like you don't have any other outlet, and you drive past a preschool, you're not going to be like, you know, if you don't have okay, just wait till I get home, I can play my fighting game.
I can just jump on Street Fighter and play.
Yeah, if you don't have Street Fighter, you're going to be like, oh. What if I just stopped here for a couple minutes? I won't do anything. I'll just watch. And then, you know, it turns into a little bit more than that, you know?
Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean...
No, that's a really good point, though, man. It really is. Because, like, yeah, if that's the only outlet that these people have, better
because there's definitely not, like, you know, porn that they can watch, for sure. Or, like, hentai they can read. You know, it's the only option is video games. And fighting games, specifically.
There definitely is, but I mean, those options are a little less tasteful.
Now, you want to talk about shitty decisions made by video game developers.
Oh boy.
League of Legends.
Oh boy.
They've decided, now it's not for me. Apparently people are hyped about it. I don't know why. They're releasing League Classic, which is just League, but how it was 10 years ago. And I'm like, why would I want to play the video game, but when it was old and shitty?
So like 10 years ago graphics or 10
Yeah,
years
10 years ago graphics, 10 years ago items, 10 years ago mechanics. There's releasing the
only
version.
The characters that were around 10 years ago?
Yeah, only the characters that were around 10 years ago. Yeah. I genuinely do not. It's like, okay, it's nostalgia bait for the people who, had a good time back then. I get that. But why?
It's just to split your player base more than anything, right? Because like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just splitting the player base. Like, maybe it'll bring back people who were like fans of the game 10 years ago, but like stopped playing it because they thought it got shittier, and maybe they'll come back
for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nostalgia only lasts for like, because that's what I'll see a game like, oh my god, the whole Mega Man X collection. I plop down my $40 and I'm like, man, this fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really see it being. I mean, they're full investing into this. Like, they got a whole like advertisement campaign around it. Like, they are in this more than they've been into like other game modes that they've released that are more successful. So I'm like, why are we forcing this so much? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But again, like, I'll see YouTube videos and maybe they're just like, piggybacking off this fake hype. It's like inflated hype where the YouTubers are acting hyped because they want people to click on their video, but really they don't give a fuck about it.
well, and then are some of those sponsored by League?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I mean, some people are part of the League Partner Program, but they don't get like money. They just get like perks. Like, they'll get all the skins unlocked for free so they can show them off, and they'll get.
Oh, well, surely there's their motivation right there.
Well,
then, right?
I mean, you don't really care about free skins. Like, it's whatever, man. It's not money or anything. It's just like, wow, a costume for a character I don't play.
I'd care. That was the whole reason I like would play Jump Force. I would just like dress up my avatar. I wouldn't even play the game. Just like spend hours just like.
Well, they're not really hours. You just like choose one of the 10 skins that is on option. You don't get to like mix and match or anything.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, man, they got to get with it. Like Tekken, you can like, man, you can do some shit, dude.
Yeah. So it's not the League Partner Program, and they like. I don't know what else they have, but they got like some other stuff in it. But I don't think it's money. But yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do with it. Again, I think it's just nostalgia bait for the old time players. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna play it. I think it looks stupid. I'm like, because I just had to relearn like a whole bunch of mechanics. Because I didn't play back in 2000. Yeah, I didn't play back in 2013. I started playing in like 2018. Which, even if they brought back a 2018 League, I'd be like, no. I'd be like, there was like one build back then that I enjoyed playing that they got rid of. That's like, just can't even happen anymore, that I would be maybe excited to try out. But it was like stupid fucking build. Like, it was not good at all. So it was just funny as hell to play. So I'd probably get tired of that after like 2 games and then be like, all right.
Yeah.
So. But like 2013, I didn't play back then. I didn't even watch back then. It's wild to me. It's wild. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with it. And again, it's the old graphics, which just look terrible. Like, it's not. They didn't even like try to modernize the old feel. It's like, no, these are just the old. And I'm just like, what are you doing, man? So
it's like you said, man. People will do anything for nostalgia's sake, man.
I guess, man. All right, we got Epstein being alive. I have seen this.
Have you seen this guy?
Yeah, he do be looking quite a bit like Epstein.
He looks a lot like Epstein. Now, as much of a conspiracy theorist as I am, I don't think it's him. Because if they would have went out of their way to kill this guy, there's no way they would let him just walk around in plain sight like that.
Yeah.
And like they would have.
I think it's just a doppelganger.
Yeah, it's
sure.
just a guy that looks like Epstein. But it's creepy because he looks and sounds like him.
Does he sound like him
shit too? Now, yeah. And like, he's leaning into it. He's like, yeah, it's like, can I call you Hitler? Because like somebody was like, hey, I'm just gonna call you Epstein. He's like, well, can I call you Hitler?
funny.
But he's got this shit-eating grin, like, he's having the time of his life.
All right, well, I'm glad he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't got anything else to add to that. It.
Yeah, no, there's not
All
much
right.
to that, but yeah.
All right. Anal Sunshine, Anal Shelf, 2 ladies. We did that. We got another AI thing. Was this the crazy one?
I think
You had a dead female body?
Yeah. So
Dude, that one was crazy.
yeah, I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, so you probably can't see it too well up there. Darius asked the AI on our video what the DFB stood for, which he's been doing recently because the AI doesn't give good answers. And the AI came back and said it stood for dead female body, which is just wrong on so many levels.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Which, to be fair, I do have that we talk about dead women still in our description of every episode. So like, that's where I got it from. But it just says we talk about dead women. It doesn't say anything about female bodies, just to be clear. Just throw that out there.
Yeah.
It does say dead, but it doesn't say dead female bodies. Like, what are we...
It's like we're some kind of necrophiliacs or something, like... So morbid and creepy. Like, why would you do
that was pretty fucking... that one had me... I was dying. Did I give a laughing emoji?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. All right, now this is the question that I need answered. Because...
In which I don't have an answer.
The family that I was staying with, the husband in the family is an alcoholic. He's been sober for 30 years, though.
Oh, geez.
Which is, like, crazy, because, like, I'm not even 30. So he's been sober longer than I've been alive. So, like, when I think of this guy, I don't think of an alcoholic.
Yeah,
I think of just a normal fucking guy.
Are you still considered an alcoholic?
I think you're always considered an alcoholic, aren't you? But his job right now, like, he actually does interventions for people, and he, like, runs an AA club. So he's, like, he's in it.
So he, like...
He's in it to win it.
Super alcoholic.
Yeah, I guess it must have been bad back in the day for him. I don't know, but
Jesus Christ.
he's been... Which, the craziest part to me is that his wife has alcohol in the house. I'm like...
Oh, man.
Like, you guys have some crazy self-control to be an alcoholic, and your wife will have alcohol in the house, and you're just totally chill with that.
So he doesn't even trust himself to have, like, a drink every now and again?
I haven't seen him. He didn't drink at all on the trip.
In which, that's so crazy, because, like, if you, like, for instance, if he was, like, a crack addict, you wouldn't just be able to have crack in the house with an ex-crack addict.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Do that.
But, like, 30 years, man. I mean, he has a little 30-year coin that I saw. It was pretty cool. But the question remains, why is it called Alcoholics Anonymous? If, like, one of the first things you do is introduce yourself. Because you always see the movies, it's like, hi, I'm George, and I'm an alcoholic. Hi, George.
Yeah. Did you ask him?
No.
Yeah?
Maybe I should have.
Wife, do you know?
Why?
Like, why alcoholics have to introduce themselves at Alcoholics Anonymous?
Well, let us know, viewers, if you know why it's... I guess they don't say their last name usually, so maybe that's how it's still anonymous, but, like, you're still giving your name.
There's a few people we could ask. I'm not going to dox them, but... well,
yeah, I don't know. It just kind of, like, it just popped in my head for some reason. I was just like, wait a minute, they're not anonymous. They all fucking know each other.
Yeah.
You know, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, even further than that, they have to show their faces as well. Like, you would think if it was Alcoholic Anonymous, they would just meet up on a chat, like a message board or something, And
something like that. No, you got to go in person, meet each other, introduce your name.
Yeah, it's not anonymous at all.
It's not. Not in the slightest. It is alcoholics, though.
Yeah.
They got that part down. But the anonymous part, they're still working on that, I suppose.
Yeah, alcoholics are not anonymous.
They're not.
Yeah, alcoholics in person.
In fact, like, the whole point of, like, going through AA is to, like, be able to say that you are an alcoholic and you've recovered. Like, you're, like, you're supposed to be proud about that and let people know.
You pretty much wear it on your sleeve.
You're supposed to keep it a secret. Like, they give you a fucking coin that you're supposed to, like, display.
Yeah, they should call it something else, man.
Alcoholics.
In public?
In public. Public alcoholics.
Yeah, man.
Maybe it's, like, anonymous because people don't know you're an alcoholic kind of thing.
Until you tell them?
Yeah, until you tell them, maybe. It's like, I mean, again, I wouldn't have known that the person I was staying with was an alcoholic because he's been, sober for 30 years. I've never seen him touch a drink in his life.
Yeah, how'd that come up? Did he just,
Well, he had just gotten the 30-year coin, like, a couple weeks ago or something. So it's kind of a big deal.
He was wanting to show it off.
Yeah, well, we were supposed to, like, congratulate him on or something on it, which I'm like, that's cool, but, like...
It's public level anonymity. The primary rule of AA and anonymity is that it applies at the level of press, radio, television, film, and the internet. Members are asked never to share their full names or reveal their faces to the media or on public internet forums.
What?
Yeah. You only share your first name in the meeting.
So, like,
So people just aren't supposed to know that you're in Alcoholics Anonymous.
And no record keep. There's no record keeping. AA does not keep central membership registries, sign-in sheets with full names, or attendance roster.
so did that guy just break the rules of Fight Club by showing you the chip?
No, I think
Everybody
like
shares their chips.
everyone shares their chips, but like people just aren't. Well, yeah, but then people do know that you're in Alcoholics Anonymous if you succeeded.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, we wanted to shoot this movie about alcoholics.
Maybe
You
it's
want to
just,
be in it, and then you got to be like, I don't want any trouble. You know, you pull a gun on them.
I don't know. It just seems weird because like it's like you're not just don't go around saying that you're in it.
No,
But
they're always fucking telling people, man. Like that's the thing.
so they just
like,
aren't following the first rule of Alcoholics Anonymous or the second rule.
Telling who else is in it.
Oh, okay. So like, you can't just be like, man, you know, Dave, I seen him.
Right.
Okay, so you just can't tell anyone else.
Who else is in there?
Yeah.
Well, I got real bad news for Alcoholics Anonymous out there because while I was hanging out in Alaska with this guy who runs AA meetings, he was calling and texting people. I may or may not have seen your name or listened to your phone call. I mean, if I'm in the car with him, he's talking on speakerphone to you. Like, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just going to throw it out there and get a little bit of that conversation.
And he's running the fucking meeting, breaking the rules. God damn it, man.
So if you're an alcoholic in Alaska, look,
Fucked up that guy's his whole chapter.
I don't think he's great. He's good at his job. He's great. I'm sure people aren't gonna be too mad at that he
Oh,
took a phone
shit.
call in the car with some other people, man. Like I don't think that's that big of a deal. All right. Now we can talk about the 3 movies that I watched in the plane. So coming back, I watched 3 movies on 2 flights because I'm just that cool. I watched Coco, which the only thing I knew about Coco was that the ending was very sad. It's another animated film. You can see the trend here.
Yeah, he's watching a lot of Pixar movies.
Do be enjoying them.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. Coco was great. It did make you cry at the end, but it wasn't like a sad cry. It was like a good feels cry.
Like a triumphant.
Yeah.
Now, is that about a dog?
No, that's about a guy who loves music but lives in a family who hates music. And he goes off and rebels, and then he has to make his family love music so that they can love him.
Now, see, that's just not very realistic. Who hates music? You just don't listen to music. Do you hate it though? Do you like?
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it.
If you had a kid though, would you be like, "This is a non-music house. You can't fucking listen to music"?
No, I would not. But that's what they were doing to him, poor guy.
Yeah, it's not realistic, man. They might try to influence the kind of music he was listening to, but they wouldn't just be like, "There's no music."
Yeah, no music allowed, man.
Goddamn foot.
Well, I mean, it's an animated movie, so
no fair.
I mean, he did like cross over to the Land of the Dead, so
Oh, okay. So yeah,
you know, the whole thing's not supposed to be
Okay,
realistic.
Jesus Christ.
But it was good. I would recommend Coco. Out of the 3 animated movies that I watched, I would say Coco was the best. Just be ready. Like, it was tough holding those tears back on the plane, man. It was tough.
Oh man.
It was tough. I'll say that much. Next movie I watched was Merci, which was a pretty shitty movie, to be fair. It was with Chris Pratt, and he was playing a character named Chris.
Okay.
So
not very creative.
not super creative. The concept of the movie was cool. It was this guy who's like in, you know, the mild future where like AI has decided to be the entire justice system because it's just faster. So people don't gotta wait for justice to be served.
They locked him in the chair.
Yeah.
He had to, I saw that in
You
my
saw
parents' house. Okay.
Yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That was a pretty shitty movie.
I did like the premise though, where it was in real time, right?
Yeah.
Like he was on trial for an hour and 30 minutes and the timer was ticking down with the time of the movie. He had to like solve his wife's murder while he was locked in the chair. And yeah, it was kind of cheesy at the end. It was mid. I give it like
Remembering, did his partner end up being
Yeah.
a bad guy?
yeah.
Now, what did she plan the wife's murder, or how
No,
did she?
she
She killed the guy's brother.
she framed the guy's brother. She didn't kill him. She framed the guy's brother for the murder so that the first AI trial would be a big success. Which I'm like, why wouldn't it be a big success if it found him not guilty when he wasn't guilty? Like, why wouldn't that also be successful? Like, but the most unrealistic thing about that movie was that it was set in LA and the AI would dish out the death penalty. Which you're telling me that people in LA are cool with the death penalty in like the bluest fucking state and city ever? They want the death penalty?
Wasn't it like a not
bro.
so distant dystopian future?
Yeah,
though?
not so distant. So people in LA, in California, want the death penalty.
They were killing bums though, right? Because
Yeah, it was
like, there
mostly
was too many
bums, but,
hobos or something like that.
I don't think California would go for that.
Yeah.
Then the last movie that I watched, we're kind of over time here, but I want to talk about it. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Great movie, would recommend it. Have you seen it? It's about a guy he's a time traveler.
Oh no.
I'd recommend it. It's great. It's about a dude. He's a time traveler. He shows up at a diner for some fucking reason. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
For the most part, he shows up at a diner and he's like, "I'm gonna pick out like 5 of you guys, and we're gonna go save the world from AI." And
I'm in. You know.
yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this movie,
Fuck
and
yeah,
it's
dude.
just their adventures. And they do the problem is they do some flashbacks to like tell you about the characters and their experience with technology and AI and how it's changing their lives, and why they don't like it and stuff, and why they're right for the team, or whatever. And the cutaways, I kind of like the actual part where they're going on the adventure. I didn't really like the cutaways too much. And tell me the backstory. I'm like, just give me the story. So the backstories were a little bit annoying, but it was good. It was good. It doesn't take itself very seriously. It's funny, but it's also mildly serious too. Still, it's good. And then there's like this overarching mystery that they kind of lead up to and reveal near the end.
Huh.
So I recommend it. I don't know what you can watch on, because it was just on like Alaska in-flight movies. So
you don't know what platform?
I don't know what it's on, but you can just Google it. But yeah, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Out of the 5 movies that I watched, I think it was the best, but not much better than Coco, probably.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably say Turning Red, and then The Bad Guys 2, and then Mercy. Mercy was...
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
No,
it wasn't
was
a
silly.
cool premise,
Because then
not well executed.
Did they explain why the AI started like becoming kind of human and on his side there towards the end? Like the AI like chimed in to help him a little bit.
Other than the AI is learning or something.
Yeah, it's like she was.
It was,
glitching
and then
out.
the thing that I didn't like about it too was it was like, like if you put yourself in the setting where, okay, let's assume all this is real. This guy's on trial. The AI is the judge, and he has access to everything. Why does the AI like make things like whiz around him and like pull shit up and like make like a 3D recreation of what's going on, of like the house burning down or whatever? It's like, no. And then like also the AI would like, it pulled up, to give us the viewer backstory. It like pulled up like bad times with his wife or whatever. And it's like he knows the bad times he had with his wife, or like when he was like talking about like being sober from Alcoholics Anonymous, which we're bringing that right back, right? It's like he knows when he was like, why are we seeing him view his own life? Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So it was like, I like the premise, but
Yeah.
not
poorly executed.
poorly. Well, I don't know how you would execute it better. I'm sure you could, but
Yeah.
it wasn't great. Well, anyways, that'll do it. We got a couple
All right.
topics left, so
Yeah, I'll have to.
we'll have to get some more. But we
back
got
on it
2
though,
weeks.
dude.
But yeah, as always, dog jump off bed.
Philosophy.